Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. And in the last part we pretty much fought the first phase. We fought Ansem for the first time. It was the first phase of the final boss fight pretty much. And now, look it is. We're fighting this prick again for the third time. So yeah. First fought him in the tutorial section, and now we're fighting him again. And then we fought him again just before we got sucked up into the atmosphere and taken to Twilight Town? I can't remember the name of it, but you know, basically the first area of the game. Ragnarok. Yeah, that was the wrong move. So yeah, and now near the end of the game, we are fighting him for a third time. I don't really know why. It kind of comes out of nowhere, really. But I guess it is good kind of like narrative, good storytelling, I guess, to kind of have like, you don't touch me. You know, kind of have the battle of like, you battle him early on and then you battle him near the end of the game. Now it's time for Ansem Phase 2. And Ansem Phase 2 is pretty much like Ansem Phase 1. He pretty much just does the same shit as before. He does have a few more attacks that he uses, but in terms of the general strategy, it's just, you know, wait, you know, when the guy goes in front of him, just wait. Then wait to go on the offensive. Yeah, and just keep attacking him. I'm learning in this playthrough actually that Ragnarok is pretty fucking useful against him. Yeah, so just wait. And now, just keep attacking him. Keep hitting him. That attack is pretty powerful actually, it does a pretty decent amount of damage. The swipe doesn't do too much, so don't worry if that hits you too much. Yeah, it doesn't do too much. Yeah, stay away from him when he goes in front and does the Guardian thing. Because if this... Oh god. Here we go, here's his new attack. This is a devastating attack. Oh yeah, just... It's pretty much like the breath attack that the Behemoth... Is it Behemoth? No, it's the Dog of the Underworld, I can't remember his name, in the Olympus Coliseum uses. And then there's that attack, which is pretty powerful. As you can see, it's wrecking my shit. So now we're just waiting. Yeah, in that phase it's pretty much you have to just basically avoid every attack that he throws at you. Keep healing, make sure you have plenty of health restoring items as well as plenty of like elixirs yeah, I just use mega elixirs and stuff like that just to you know, get your magic meter back. And when he starts doing this attack again, just keep rolling out of the way, and eventually he will stop. And then he'll eventually do this attack. There. It's not that hard to avoid. But yeah, just have to keep wailing on him, and eventually he will go down. Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't just go fuck it and use Ragnarok. But boom. Done. My max items are up, my max HP is up. The HP is useful, the max HP is useful, but max items, not so much anymore, to be fair. But yeah, now it's time for the final phase. The final phase.
Within it lies the heart of all worlds.
I will say the voice actor for this guy is kind of over the top and kind of, what's the word? Kind of hamish, I guess. A load of ham there. But it's still, I really enjoy his performance in this in this game. I don't think he plays him in later games. I think he's only here for this one, sadly. Oh shit!
Darkness conquers all worlds.
Now it's time for the final boss. The final phase of the final boss, and fuck, he has a big dick. Yeah, this is a really odd looking final form. It's kind of bizarre looking, but yeah, well, no loss.
Giving up already? Come on, Sora.
Riku, stop telling me what to do. Fuck you. Sora, you can fly. Yeah, there we go. Took him a while, but hey, he's not the sharpest tool in the shed, that one. So yeah, now we've got this final boss, which is basically split up into like 3 different phases. The first phase is what we're doing now, which is basically you go up to Ansem's main body, and you just wail on him. Make sure you have plenty of health potions, make sure you have plenty of elixirs and ethers. Yeah, and make sure you have equipped the ability, which means that once you've started healing, you can't be attacked. You know, like when you're attacked, it won't stop you from healing. I'm not very good with this fight, to be honest. It's just basically, for me, I just war of attrition it, because I've got more than enough magic. I've got more than enough health items. So as long as you keep an eye on your health and you just keep wailing on him, he'll eventually go down. It's not a ridiculously hard boss fight. I'm sure there's a better way to do this. I'm sure that using air would probably be a good thing to do at this point, but I didn't really think about it. Just to boost your defense and boost your attack. But overall, it's pretty easy. The most damaging thing that he does, really, because all of his attacks do a lot of damage, but it's these things here which cause a fuck ton of damage. The little lasers which he shoots out. But as you can see here, I'm wailing on him. You know, as long as you keep causing him constant damage, eventually he will go down. I'm healing up, and there you go. First phase done. I'm sure there's more eloquent ways of doing it, but it's the way I do it. It works just about. I will say that from a design standpoint, I do think the design of the boss is pretty cool, at least. Oh, he's got a sticker on him now. So that means we can't attack him directly. So what we need to do next is there are going to be little portals that we go through. And they'll take us to these kinds of rooms where there's basically a bunch of Heartless. Wail on them. And we have to do this, I think, a grand total of 4 times. And you just basically take on one type of Heartless in each room. What we're taking on here at the moment is the Shadow, your basic Heartless here. You won't get any damage caused. And then there'll be this thing here. Hit the thing and it blows up, and then you're done. So that's the first section done. My apologies. My throat's going. So yeah, we get shot out of here now. And what we have to do next, if I remember, I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, there's these little tentacle things. So we have to go up there next. And these will be constantly shooting shit at you, so just lock onto the big one first. Get rid of that. Get rid of the multiple of the big ones, because they do cause a fair bit of damage actually. And then get rid of the little ones, the little nobules. Luckily the little ones, if you don't want to waste, say, a health potion, you don't want to waste your magic, they drop health balls, so if you want to do it that way, you can do it that way, but you know, as long as I always fill up with my slots with either health or elixirs or ethers, So yeah, it's not going to be a problem. Then you go into the next portal. The next portal of darkness. And now it's time to fight more enemies. And the second time you fight, you get Goofy back. So yeah, each time you get everything's going to go a lot faster. Yeah, I had trouble with this section here. Not trouble in that I'm getting hit a lot. Just, you know, I want to get the fight done with, and there's too many enemies around me, so I keep hitting them and I keep getting tech points, which is good, I guess. Not at this point. I want to just get the fucking game done. So yeah, you just more and more of these things coming at you. Goofy, for fuck's sake, lad, stay up. Yeah, pretty much simple, pretty simple. Just keep doing that. And this is actually, the second one is a good way of getting magic back. And there we go. Second of 4 done. I think it's 4. I believe it is. Yeah, it's 4. My apologies. So yeah, that's the second lot done, and then we, me and Goofy are back. Yay! No, yeah, all the UC is. So the next thing is we're hitting the head of the penis, and it doesn't look like it's a giant dick, but yeah. So we're just hitting the head here. Once again, same as with the boss fight, or the way I play it is the same as the Ansem, hitting the Ansem body here. It's just fucked, take the hits of Goofy, for fuck's sake. Just keep wailing on him, keep destroying him, and eventually he will go down. It's not ridiculously hard. He doesn't have a hell of a lot of health, he just has a... As you can see, I remember getting kind of aggravated here. Oh, Goofy, please. Please, Goofy. Stay. Oh, wait, make this go quicker, please. And just keep wailing on him. There you go. Oh, you're down again. You are a stupid asshole. My apologies. And there we go. And yeah, we now need to go into the penis's mouth. So yeah, just got to go through here. Right. So yeah, now we're in the next hole. We're in the next portal, and we're fighting a bunch of the sword enemies, which they're a bit of a pain in the ass, but they do give a good assortment. Fucking come here, you oh, you asshole. You asshole. Yeah, I was getting kind of frustrated. I hate these enemies because they just keep running away from you. Just come here to die. Fuck's sake. Just come back so I can kill you. And there we go. Boom. And that's 3 of 4 done. I don't think we get Donald here, do we? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, we do. We get Donald here. So Donald comes back in this one. So now we all have all 3 members back. Much good at that use. And head explosion. Oh god, that's got to be painful. And that, of course, opens the way to the final fight. The final little section that we have to do here. And that is, we have to go into the middle section here, and we have to take out this thing at the end. You can take out these if you want. I think I just, you know, say fuck it at this point. Just hit it. It doesn't have a lot of health, and that's pretty much the only thing you have to damage here. This is the only thing you have to take out, so just hit it, keep hitting it, and eventually it'll go down. War of Attrition is the name of the game. And there we go. Heal myself up. And we're done. That's the second phase of the boss fight done. Right, so we now have one more phase left, so he comes back for the final And now it's time for the final fight. And it's really not that much harder than the first. I think he spams attacks more, and he has more powerful attacks, but other than that it's pretty much the same. And I'm going to be going with the same tactic of War of Attrition. Just keep hammering on into him. Oh, that's something I've noticed, that his thing that he has there, the weapon that he has, is two of the swords that Riku has. There are two of those swords kind of welded together. Oh, yeah, so we healed ourselves up and we got our magic back up to full. And as you can see here, like with all three of you, I mean, as long as Donald and Goofy stay up for the majority of the fight, you're gonna absolutely wreck shop. You're gonna fucking destroy him, and it's gonna make the fight go a hell of a lot faster than it did in the first phase. But we're nearly done. We're almost there, and boom! Oh, look at that! I learned Combo Master. Isn't that helpful when I have no more boss fights, no fights at all left? Thank you, game. Speedster. I think I got that because I beat the game in under 20 hours, I think. And I was able to do that because I was basically skipping cutscenes for like the first half of the game to basically catch up. But anyway. Sorry. That is it for this part of Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. Join me next time for the grand finale, when we're going to be going through basically a load of cutscenes and the credits. My apologies, but I couldn't fit in anything else. I couldn't fit it into this last part. This last part would have been fucking taken forever. But anyway, that's it for this part of Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, and I will see you for the final part. See you next time.